Hopefully it's worth it. I'm gonna try it out. I get like a 60-day warranty, I think, something like that. I don't know. I have to check. It's like all in here. Here. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry for the video quality. My other camera broke, like the lenses, it like cracked or something, so I have to go ahead and get a new lens or a new camera or something. But for the meantime, I'm gonna be using my GoPro. So anyways, today's goal is gonna be I'm gonna be picking up some new parts for the truck, and I'm also gonna be showing you guys how I'm installing it and all that stuff. I've never done this, so yeah. So we're gonna be picking up a new cluster for the truck, and also picked up a washer pump that I need for the truck, so I'll be installing that. Alright guys, so we are pulling up to Junior Sons Auto Parts here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. So we're pulling up in about like 2 minutes. So it's kind of in a weird place, but I mean, they're the plug, so we come here and damn, get these parts. And we're lucky because they actually had the cluster of like what I was needing for my truck, and I will show you guys and explain to you guys why I need this part. She's making fun of me. She's over here critiquing my vlogging. Alright, so we're pulling up to the place and check out like the cows and stuff like that. There's like toros, vacas, venados, I don't know. What? Well, you guys get the point. Farm animals, alright? And it's right over there. The place is right over there. Looks like a farm or what? Some kind of farm, you guys. I don't know. Point is, we're here, and that's what matters. That's what counts. Why are you laughing?
You're so bad. Look.
I'm not the best vlogger, you guys, but I try. Alright, we are here. We're turning, as you guys can see. Look, Junior Sin Auto Parts. I'll roll down the window so you guys can see the cows, or las vacas, los toros. It's so big. The fence is like way over there. I see some cows over there. Last time I saw some chickens. I don't know where they at. It's beautiful out here. Oh yeah, over there you guys can see all the cars that they have, like the junkyard kind of, but we can't pull the parts. They have to do it for us. So I had to come the other day and order the part and stuff, so we're just here to pick up the part. So yeah, it's like a junkyard ranch kind of thing. I'm excited. We're gonna check out the cluster. Hopefully it's in good condition. And we're here. I got the receipt right here in case they gotta see it. She dropped her phone, so she's over here trying to find it. You find this, sweetheart?
No, I don't see nothing.
2 hours later.
Serious, I don't see it.
Hmm?
I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
I came to pick up my Chevy Colorado cluster. Alright guys, so I'm waiting for the cluster and show them the truck looking nice and clean. I'm wearing my mask, but she's not wearing her mask. Alright guys, so I just got the cluster. It looks really good. We're about to head back home. Let me unlock this door. we're about to head home and we're gonna test out the cluster, see how that's gonna look. This is the new one, that's the old one. And when I do this, I'm gonna explain to you why I'm gonna change the clusters. But for 60 bucks, I got that cluster and hopefully it's worth it. I'm gonna try it out. I get like a 60-day warranty, I think, something like that. I don't know, I have to check. It's like all in here. All right, and let's get back on the road. Alright guys, so before we head back home, we actually saw some kind of like downtown, I don't know, like historic thing with murals and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna show you guys, and you know, just to spend time and check it out. Like I said, none of this was like planned today. We kind of just like came and saw whatever was interesting, and so we're gonna take a walk. And there's like a river on the other side of these murals, or like a lake or something, I don't know, but we're gonna go check it out. But I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So we're actually, oh my god, so many flies. So we're actually in downtown Cape Girardeau in Missouri. I'm pretty sure it's downtown. It looks like downtown, I think so, but you guys can see the murals there. It looks cool. There's like a 1980 mural, kind of like a representation of that time. This is pretty interesting just because I've never seen like a historical like downtown thing where they like have all this. So I don't know if this railroad is still working or not, but it goes through this whole side of town, so I'm guessing it's still in existence. Oh man, this looks really nice. It says welcome to Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Alright guys, so we just got home and I'm gonna show you guys the reason why I'm gonna be replacing the cluster. So this is why, you guys, because the lights inside of the cluster don't work. Check it out. So you see how like the lights, they do not work. So basically when I drive, it's just dark and all I see is just the yellow needles. So I definitely have to replace the cluster so I can actually see how fast I'm going and stuff like that, you know, or if someone else were to drive it, or my girlfriend or someone. So that's why I have to replace the cluster. First things first, putting my gear down to first, that way it's out of the way. And because if I disconnect the battery first, I won't be able to do this. So this is step 1. Step 2, disconnect the battery, and step 3, take out the cluster and put in the new one. But before that, I also have to like lower the steering wheel, that way it's like out of the way. Put it all the way down, just like that, and let's go disconnect the battery. Disconnecting the battery, and then we're going to disconnect the cluster. I'm gonna be popping this out of the way, that way I'm able to get behind the cluster and unscrew like the bolts that are holding the cluster in. So just took this piece out, pretty easy. This just clips that I just pulled from the front here, and you know, there's just clips holding it. So now I got that off. So now I have to get these bolts, as you guys can see right there. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe there's just 4. So then I'm gonna take those out, pull the cluster out, disconnect it, and then put the new one in. It looks pretty easy, but yeah, I'm gonna take out the bolts right now. 7mm. All right, so 7mm works. So I'm gonna put it in the socket and take out the bolts. I couldn't reach the one back there. This extension was too small. So luckily I found this longer extension. Alright guys, so I'm pulling out the cluster and I noticed there's like this like wire thing. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but this right here, that's not supposed to be there. So the previous owner, or I don't know, whoever had this truck before me, they did something to the cluster, so I'm guessing that's why the lights went out and that's why it's not working. But normally it's just a cluster and the like main like plug where it connects to. So this part right here, and it's like a clip, you just like pull it back and just pops right out just like that. And I don't know what that's for, to be honest, but I'm just gonna clip it, and because all we really need is this right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out and install the new cluster, and we should be good to go. So just snip that wire out. I'll put it right there for now. I just cleaned all that up. Look how dirty it was. There's like a bunch of hairs in there. It's like dog hair and stuff. I don't know how that got in there. It looks so nasty, but this will do for now. So the cluster is in place, and before I put the bolts back on, I'm actually gonna put the battery back on and stuff like that and test it out, make sure the mileage and everything is working fine. I just got this, so I'm not sure if this is like working 100%. And so the whole point of me changing the cluster, this is the old one, that's the new one, was because this old one, the lights were out, and as you can see, these don't have like bulbs and stuff like that. Like I took it apart and stuff like that. There's no bulbs that you can just replace. It's all like soldered in or whatever, so it's like built into the system. So the only way to actually get lights in is to actually like redo that process, or you know, get a new cluster. But you can't do this with like newer trucks because they have like a new system. The new system has it where the mileage and stuff like that is stored into the cluster, and you just gotta take it somewhere because they gotta reprogram it and stuff like that. So I was lucky to have this 04 Chevy Colorado where I can just replace the cluster, and the mileage and stuff like that should be, and I'm pretty sure I did my research, it's stored in the computer, like in the ECU of the truck. So all that information should come back exactly the same how it was with that cluster onto this. So we're gonna connect the battery back, and I'm gonna make sure everything's working fine. So let me shift it back to park. All right, so this is before I pull and put everything back on, so hopefully it works. So all the gauges seem to be working fine, and boom, mileage is exactly the same how it was on that one. And let's turn it on, make sure everything's working fine. Oh, that looks amazing. Oh man, I never done this before, so this is pretty crazy to see that it actually worked. You can see the RPM needle working fine. The gas was exactly how it was. mileage, everything. All the lights work on it. Reverse, neutral, drive, 3, 2, 1, perfect. Sweet, that's beautiful. The high beam light works. And then it's kind of hard to see right now because it's daylight, but I'm turning the lights on. I can finally see my speedometer lights. All the lights are illuminated, so that's amazing. Finally I have lights. Jeez, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm gonna show you guys at night. And let me make sure everything's working. Turn signal, left and right work, revving, beautiful. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so let me bolt all this back on, put it in place, and show you guys the final result. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like at night. So everything is plugged back in. Now time to recheck it. Oh, beautiful. Amazing, check that out. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. Before I go, I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Quinn and Sammy. Thank you guys for subscribing, as well as for everyone. Thank you guys for subscribing and taking the time to view the channel and the videos. I really appreciate it, and it really means a lot. More future videos to come. I'm gonna try to upload at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, just because of school, etc. So yeah, bear with me, but the projects are slowly but surely coming along. I'm really excited. I have big plans for the truck as well as for the Corolla, and just slowly but surely just making progress. But I'm gonna share with you guys the process. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in again, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.